Dopamine detox, probably the most known part of self-improvement. You have seen it multiple times on the internet, and you have tried to implement those shitty guys for the 24-hour dopamine detox. I have mentioned it before in another video that self-improvement is not a 24-hour challenge or a 1 week dopamine detox. Self-improvement is for life and thus has to be first achievable and to be done consistently. Now, let me actually take you through what an actual true dopamine detox is. First, the positive effects that you will have from a dopamine detox. One, you will just be way more happy. I've seen that on my own skin. With dopamine detox, I just am more happy. And in nature, when you go out, when you explore, when you do those adventures outside, which you did as a kid, when you do them once again, you experience that joy, you experience that thrill, that adrenaline, and you feel what life actually is. But in today's world, with the overstimulating systems as Instagram, as TikTok, and as YouTube, even YouTube actually, you are stripped away of those joys. Let's first take Instagram. In the newest update, I saw that Instagram, it tweaked some stuff that you are on your homepage, it looks as though you are on TikTok, and it just feels like it is made specially for you to swipe up. And these companies, they are specially making it that you would stay longer. And who can fry your dopamine detox not dopamine detox, your dopamine receptors more? Which of them can keep you more on their platform? And it is not worth fighting them. If you have the possibility, then I would highly recommend for you to fully delete the Instagram, the all of these apps, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and all of the rest, even YouTube, if you have the possibility, if you're not using them as chat groups. If you are though, as me, I will recommend you doing the following. First, delete the ones that you do not need, because first of all, the advice on the internet is that you should keep them to level up your discipline. But now, as your discipline level is very low, you'll probably fall prey to them, and your mental health will just get worse and worse because you cannot fight those companies, as I mentioned before. So discipline is mastered through something else. Discipline is mastered through doing physical stuff. It is mastered through doing things that cause you discomfort, but you still do them. The best example is taking an ice cold shower right in the morning, right after you woke up, just cranking it to the most cold option that you have in the shower and jumping in and staying there for 5 minutes. That is the best way to master discipline, and not through having the apps on your phone, on your computer, and have them tempt you, because you will eventually fail, you will eventually break, and you will, God forbid, fap or do any of the bad habits. So this is my recommendation. Once again, delete all of them if you have no texting connections or stuff like that, or if you do not have any businesses. If you have any of that, then delete all of the unnecessary apps and leave just the absolutely utmost important ones. So for me, I have this YouTube business, and we also text with all my friends on Instagram. So I left my Instagram on my phone, but deleted everything rest, including YouTube. YouTube I have on my PC. But if you have an iPhone, there is the option of removing an app from the main screen. So now, as you have deleted the sources of overstimulation, now you need to go and get the pleasure from another place, because our body, it seeks pleasure. That is a natural temptation of our body to seek pleasure through any ways, be that binge eating, be that YouTube, be that Instagram. So the best way is trying to find something you truly love and you would not be against, like spending hours on doing it. I'll give the example of one of my friends. When he got on the dopamine detox, he struggled in the beginning, as most people do. But then he discovered basketball and he truly loved it. Now you can probably see him like probably 6 hours at the basketball court near our house, like near our region in the neighborhood. That is what dopamine detox does to you. You find actual true happiness, what I mentioned in the beginning of the video. For me, it is going on long walks with my friends or going on walks with my dog. That is the stuff that I truly enjoy. I am extremely grateful for that. Because before this, my dog, he will be taken care of mostly by my mom. Because my dad, he is a pretty busy guy. He also has a business to run. So he will be just taking care of my mom. Now, as I am on a dopamine detox and I found something that I truly love, I actually got closer with my dog. As funny as it sounds to say, you bond closer with both of your friends and with your family members, which, yeah, I consider my dog a family member. The benefits for dopamine detox, as I give it a bit more thought, they're actually an incredible amount. You start to bond closer with your family members. You start to bond closer with your friends. You rekindle lost friendships. You better your relationships with your pets. And it is absolutely incredible. If there would be one step that you would take from watching my entire YouTube channel, it would be this. You have no idea how much benefits you will reap from a dopamine detox. You will be just so much more happy, and you do not need anything else from the entirety of self-improvement. If you want to do the minimum possible and get the maximum result, go on a dopamine detox. And brother, remember one thing, we're here for greatness.